she went to great lengths to recruit people, and wherever she was, she would talk about guiding. And she said, I need to get people into guiding. And she said to me, will you help? And I said, yes, I will help.
The Centenary celebrations come with an awakening of her potential. Awakening her, the future leader. Leadership is not about power, but a shared journey that empowers us to work together and bring positive change to our lives, the lives of others, and the wider society. Awakening her, the entrepreneur. As we celebrate 100 years of girl empowerment, our aspiration is to broaden our partnerships with like-minded institutions and individuals to awaken the entrepreneurship potential of young women and girls across the country and establish a center of excellence at KGGA headquarters and in at least 6 other regions of Kenya within the next 5 years, targeting 5,000 girls and young women. Awakening her, the Green Ambassador. As we celebrate 100 years of existence, it's fitting that we go back to where our story began, with Watu wa Miti, tree people. Our target is to plant 1 million trees through One Girl, One Tree campaign and build capacity of all KGGA members across the country on environmental conservation. Awakening her, the peacemaker. Girls and women of Kenya will stand together to speak against all forms of violence, harmful practices, and promote peaceful coexistence, create safe spaces that champion equality, and promote peace among the Kenyan communities. Awakening her, the life giver. When God created woman, her specific design was that of a helper, life giver, and nurturer. With celebrations comes responsibility. Responsibility to own up and forge a better tomorrow. Kenya will be a better place if there is a willingness of each of us to share in the responsibility for upholding the common good. It starts with you. It starts with our girls and young women.
If you want to join a movement which is joyful, which can sing and dance and learn at the same time, I suggest that you join the movement so that you can acquire leadership skills. Those values will remain with you because they have come from joy and happiness.
Once you choose what it is that you want to become, do find yourself a mentor. And that is what you find at Girl Guides, the intergenerational mentorship.
I want girls to have self-confidence that they can do anything that a man can do. Don't reduce yourself to talking simple things. Show you are capable to be at par with anybody.
I would like to say that girls are powerful. The only challenge that we have is that we are not aware of this, because I guess our social setup has taught us that girls are supposed to be in the background and that girls are not supposed to come forward.
Our girls, our pride. Girl Guiding is about girls creating a better future. The rainbows, brownies, girl guides, rangers, and young leaders are the core and joy of guiding. They are the now and the future.
Our guide should always say the truth anywhere she is. Trust. Our guide should always be trustworthy.
I joined Girl Guiding in Form 1. I saw how confident the girls were. They are really responsible. They involve themselves in spirituality, and I really wanted that part in my life a lot.
They embody the future and aspiration of a better Kenya, a Kenya devoid of corruption and poor leadership, an integral Kenya full of hope, and one that upholds great values.
For me, 100 years is to celebrate, of course, all this journey of Kenya Girl Guide, and to highlight the gains.
It is a moment of reflection.
it is a moment of celebration. If surely we have been doing this for 100 years, we are still going to be here for them for the next 100 years.
To everyone who made their 100 years possible, we say Asante Sana. We usher in a new era, an era of great potential, an era of awakening her potential.
So if you would like to see more about all the hard work of the Kenya Girl Guides Association, there is the full documentary available on Kenya Girl Guides Association's YouTube page. It's going to be premiering shortly, so you can watch it when you go home. Now it's my chance to now hand over to my co-MC, Mr. June Ogola, to take you through the next part of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, my co-MC. Can you give another round of applause to Susan Chege? We are going to the last section of the program when it comes to speeches. Allow me at this point, Your Excellency, to invite the Principal Secretary of Curriculum Development, Professor Fatima Chege, to come and speak to us from the Ministry of Education. Tumpige makofi anapokuja tena.
Good morning, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya and Patron of the Kenya Girl Guides Association, I'm really privileged to have been invited here as the PS State Department for Implementation of Curriculum Reforms. My Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha, was also invited, and he gives his warm greetings and apology that he has not been able to come here, but he delegated me to read his speech. And with your permission, I'll want to make my very, very brief remarks, and then I'll read his speech, because when the Cabinet Secretary speaks, the whole ministry has spoken its position. Firstly, I would like to confirm that the Girl Guides movement and the Scouting are 100% consistent with the curriculum reforms that are going on in this country. The competency-based curriculum is a reflection of what has been going on in the world for those 100 years, and for the Scouting for more than 100 years. The vision of the competency-based curriculum for the girls who are here and the boys out there and every learner is to have an engaged, empowered, and ethical citizen. That's the vision for CBC. And when I look at the Girl Guides and they're thinking, and the Boy Scouting, it just wants to bring out young people to grow into adults who are engaged, empowered, and ethical. I have heard about character here. And the mission for the competency-based curriculum is to nurture every learner's potential. I have had potential while I was sitting over there, Your Excellency. And this means that the mission for these reforms and the competency-based curriculum is actually what the world has been trying to do with its young people over time. And therefore, the CBC is well placed and very, very happy to be engaged with this girl guiding movement. And I believe, as a parent and as a grandparent who has had children in my own family, my own son and daughter in this movement, I want to confirm that that impact does not go away in their adulthood. So I look at my son, encouraging his son and listing him in the Boy Scouting. As a grandmother, I feel very proud that I saw a good thing, though I wasn't in that movement, and I recognized it. So as a parent, as a grandparent, as an educator of many years, and now a state officer in the Ministry of Education, I want to confirm that this movement is in sync with what we are doing in the Ministry of Education. And without further ado, and with your permission, Your Excellency, may I read the speech of the Cabinet Secretary. This is the speech by the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Professor George Magoha, EGH, at the Kenya Girl Guides Association Centenary celebrations on the 25th of February at Sitam Karen in Nairobi. The First Lady, Her Excellency, Margaret Kenyatta, and the Patron of Kenya Girl Guides Association, all cabinet ministries, cabinet secretaries present, principal secretaries, distinguished guests, Girl Guides, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. It gives me great pleasure to join you today during the centenary celebrations as the Kenya Girl Guides Association are engaged in today. Today's celebration is particularly monumental because in addition to your annual Thinking Day as a movement, you celebrate 100 years of building the guiding movement in Kenya. Nasema hongera sana for walking the long and important journey of building the Girl Guide and empowering her to make positive contribution to our society, our country, and indeed to every corner of the world where the Girl Guide occupies its space. The Ministry of Education recognizes the Kenya Girl Guide Association as a reliable partner in the wholesome development of our children. Girl guiding is a very key part of the core curriculum program in our schools. The Ministry of Education has supported girls to join the movement and learn the values that will shape their lives now and later in their future lives. As the ministry works on the implementation of competency-based curriculum, the CBC, we are pleased to have partners such as the Kenya Girl Guides Association to supplement learning and develop well-rounded children. Academic success is greatly complemented by the values that you yourselves endear. Under the CBC, our children learn to treat themselves and others in dignity, to demonstrate integrity, and develop their capacity for true leadership, which is based in serving others. This way, we will build responsible and upright citizens who contribute positively to our nation. We understand that the Girl Guiding also exposes its members to experiences such as camping, training, and exchange programs that enable them to build a global view. As we have often heard, we must think global but act local by developing homegrown solutions relevant to our context. The Ministry of Education, Your Excellency, will lead the way in ensuring quality learning in our schools. We remain committed to building a system that is globally competitive in education, training, research, and innovation for sustainable development. We look forward to giving our children a cutting-edge education that positions them strategically for the world that they live in. We recognize, Your Excellency, that education is one most effective tool to place in the hands of an individual. Great effort and emphasis has been laid on ensuring the girl child gets her fair chance in education, and thus we shall continue to reap the benefits of these endeavors. We acknowledge that girl child empowerment, which is at the heart of the Girl Guide movement and is very key, cornerstone in the development of our nation, is something that we really have to embrace. A good education brings with it possibilities and opens doors to everybody who gets it. Further, a good and quality education should not just fill the mind with facts and figures, but instead open that mind to critical and broad analytical thinking. This has informed the changes and modifications in our curriculum and general approach to learning. As with any significant programs, there have been challenges which we continue to innovatively and progressively address. Indeed, it takes a village to raise a child, but in the Ministry of Education, we also know that family provides, nurtures, and teaches the aspect of valid academic and other complementary learning. The community and other spaces of social spiritual development shape the children for the real world. Every member of the community, therefore, must step up to the task of educating the child. The parents need to effectively play their role of parenting and not leave everything to the teachers. In this context, organizations such as the Girl Guide movement are critical to improving the roles of parents and teachers. And Your Excellency, with these few remarks from our Cabinet Secretary, it is now my honor and singular duty to invite Her Excellency, the Governor of Nairobi City County. Thank you very much.
God is good, and all the time. Thank you. Your Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Margaret Kenyatta, and the patron of the Kenya Girl Guides Association, the CS, Public Service, Youth and Gender, Margaret Kobia, the PS, Ministry of Education, and all protocol observed. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Girl Guides. Today is truly a privilege to not only witness the Girl Guide movement turning 100 years in Kenya, but to be part of this historic celebration. I want to thank the organizers of these events for choosing one of the best venues that you are privileged to be in today, Sitam. Karen, as we honor the 100 years, we also honor the house of the Lord and to be part of this celebration in the house of the Lord. Exactly 100 years ago, Girl Guide came to Kenya from the United Kingdom and has taken root since. I'm happy to know that over the years, the movement has grown and transformed into what it is today. The largest youth organization for the girls and young women in Kenya with over 120,000 youth members. I believe the sense of community and outreach at the heart of the Girl Guide is more important now than ever before. The beautiful young ladies we are seeing here today are the beneficiaries of the pioneering efforts. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, the world has changed a great deal for girls over this past century. We are fortunate that here in Kenya, young girls and women now have the kind of opportunities our forebearers could only dream of. It humbles me that the Girl Guide Association continues to focus on enabling and empowering girls and women to grow into confident, self-respecting, responsible members of our community. As the governor of Nairobi, I want to say I'm very proud of the Girl Guide Association because I started as a brownie into a girl guide to what I am today. So I know, and as I stand here today, I see leaders in this forum. And I believe the Girl Guide Association is going to give us more and more leaders of this country as we forge forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not alone in recognizing the relevance of the Girl Guides movement in our 21st century, lives as clearly outlined in the Centenary celebration theme of awakening her potential. I am a witness to your resolve to embrace inclusivity in my day-to-day operations. I have come across many of you who have gone ahead to become young leaders and advocates of meaningful societal change. As I conclude, I'd like to remind you that the world economy is increasingly embracing digitization, and I therefore want to call upon the youth of this city to embrace Kenya's ICT transformation journey, take advantage of it to enhance and grow the empowerment of girls and young women. Use it to boost good governance and the drive to a better society. I believe that young people serious about change should be at the forefront of global change and innovation. I will play my part as a woman leader to ensure this gap is bridged by facilitating equal and easy access to digital technologies and internet for girls and women. I'm also going to encourage and invest in girls and women to build their ICT skills. I'm also going to enable women and girls to take up leadership roles in technology. As I conclude, Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, I wish you also to thank you so much for leading us by example, by supporting women and the girl child in the society. Your Excellency, it goes a long way in enabling that women and girls are recognized and respected in all aspects of life. We want to thank you for leading us by example, Your Excellency. And as I conclude, I hope that you will all enjoy this celebration, relish and cherish it. 100 years strong, may the spirit of guiding live on for at least a century more. I thank you all. And it is now my humble pleasure to invite the CAS Ministry of ICT, Madam Nadia, to give her remarks. Thank you and God bless you.
Lady Margaret Kenyatta, Cabinet Secretary Professor Margaret Kobia, all protocols observed. Hi girls. Good afternoon. How many of you can guess how old I am? 19? 29? 29? Okay, 29. 29 was the age that His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta appointed me as the youngest Chief Administrative Secretary in his government. And before I talk to you like a big sister, please accept Cabinet Secretary Joe Musheri's apologies. He was to be here, but he got cold. So, can I be your big sister? Do you know what a Chief Administrative Secretary is? I'll tell you what it is. A Chief Administrative Secretary in Kenya is equivalent to an Assistant Minister. So, I am a female young Kenyan who is an assistant minister, and I am a girl child. Now, let me even make it more interesting. I was a brownie. Yes. And the day my potential was awakened was when I was a brownie. So at the age of 13, I wanted to be three things. I wanted to either be a president of this country, or I wanted to be the late Kofi Annan, or I wanted to be Oprah Winfrey. Now, that was 13. 17 years later, I'm 30, and the president of Kenya is my boss. So do you see what it is so important for you girls to believe in yourselves? Work hard, believe in yourself, and keep the spirit high. Anyone who tells you that you're a girl or you come from a region that is impossible to be who you are, don't listen to them. You know what you do? Do you know what you should do? Fix your smile, be disciplined, and work hard. I was not an A student, but I can tell you for a fact I had a gift. And the pastor talked today, the reverend, he said that God gives every woman or every human being a gift. So my gift is speaking. I articulate things very well, and I also write. And last year, on December 13th, I published my book. It was called Of Dreams and Whatever. It is a book, you'll clap, let me finish. It is a book about, the girl child. I grew up in a marginalized community. I'm from the coast, but I didn't let that stop me. So in the book, I talk about being confident. I talk about growing up in a family that girls are only seen to finish high school and get married. And I talk about the importance of having mentorship. And the guiding fraternity, that's the best mentorship you can have. Right? Isn't it? Or are you not hearing what I'm saying? Are you inspired? And you know you can do all that and still look very fabulous. You can look very fabulous. So remember, whatever you do in life, whoever you meet in life, whatever struggle or challenge you have in life, make sure you always look at the better side of that particular challenge. And always remember not to forget God in my life. If it wasn't for God, I would not be where I am today. And it wasn't for people like His Excellency, the President, if it wasn't for the First Lady, none of us would be here today and be around here and talk. So I want you to all repeat after me. Are you ready? Hey, hey, girls. Hey, hey, girls. Tell yourself, I believe in myself. I am worth it. I am built phenomenally. And I will make it by the grace of God. And tell yourself, I love me. Always remember to be your own vibe, and always remember to be the best at whatever you can do. So I now take this opportunity to invite the Cabinet Secretary, who is that, Professor Margaret Kobia. Karibu.
Thank you very much, Nandia, for that elaborate, I think, a mentorship session for these girls. And I think you forgot to say that you are among the women who are mentoring others, even through the position that you hold. So thank you very much. The only thing I can add for the girls and young women who are here, it's in addition to what Nandia said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Can you say that? Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for allowing us to be here today, because this is a great day. Your Excellency, Margaret Kenyatta, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, and the patron of the Kenya Girl Guides Association. The Nairobi Governor, Madam Anne Kananu, the CS, the PS, Professor Faith Guru, Chief Commissioner of the Girl Guides, distinguished guests, senior government officials, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to join you, Your Excellency, to congratulate the Girl Guides Association on this momentous occasion to mark the 100 years since its establishment under the theme, Awakening Her Potential. The theme is very exciting and stimulating because my ministry, especially the State Department of Gender, works around the programs that try to provide equal opportunities for both men and girls and women to maximize their potential, both politically, socially, culturally, and I'm sure this theme of awakening our potential is going to be nurtured around that environment. Your presence here, Your Excellency, today, as a patron of Kenya Girl Guides Association, is a big testimony of your commitment to empowerment of girls to be able to take up the rightful role to create a better Kenya. Your Excellency, as a ministry responsible for policies that support children, girls, and women empowerment, we place immense importance on the values and the principles that help shape the young minds for a better and inclusive future. We appreciate the ongoing and the consistent efforts, initiatives, and the commitment by the young people and the Kenya Girl Guides, including the recent commitment in leading the discussions on issuing statements on the global call to action on COVID-19 pandemic on girls. This is a demonstration of the role of this organization as a change maker. Your Excellency, the President, I also want to thank the team of Professor Guru as a Chief Commissioner for having sustained this organization to celebrate 100 years. It is no mean achievement. Can we give them a clap? It also places immense responsibility to know that you are adding the baton to the year 101, and the theme you have chosen, I think, are to be delivered because you have carried the baton well. Your Excellency, in conclusion, this centenary celebration is important as it provides an opportunity to reflect on the gains of the last 100 years and chart a way forward in raising girls and women of great character. You can count on our support of our ministry moving forward because, Your Excellency, as you notice, the way Girl Guides works, it works in a lot of partnership with a lot of government agencies, all aimed at getting a better Kenya through the realization of the Vision 2030. Allow now me, Your Excellency, to close my remarks by once again congratulating the Kenya Girl Guide for having this celebration, and especially on the Thinking Day, we are all feeling in a celebration mood. We thank you. Before I take my seat, one of my other humble duty is to invite Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, to come on stage and give her handles to this congregation. Please be standing. please be upstanding. And as usual, can we give our claps? 1, 2, 3. Karibu sana, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Kindly be seated. The leadership and members of the Kenya Girl Guides Association, all distinguished guests, rainbows, brownies, Girl Guides, it's my pleasure to share in the joy of celebrating Kenya Girl Guides Association Centenary. This is indeed I'm proud to be part of. Today we mark impact and growth of the Girl Guide movement in Kenya. We celebrate the association's epic journey spanning over 10 decades and reflect on the great founder, Lord Baden Powell, and the gracious Lady Olaf Baden Powell, both of whose pioneering work and vision shaped the Kenya Girl Guides into what it is today. A movement built on a solid foundation of values and a legacy of rich heritage, adopted and admired movement, living true to its core belief of upholding human dignity, walking in integrity, exemplifying servant leadership, demonstrating spirituality, and being a model citizen. I salute the women who have been instrumental in spurring this movement to where it is today. It is because of your voice, your contribution, your leadership, and your sacrifice in driving the agenda of empowering the girl child and the woman that we all stand here today. Your individual and collective commitment is a testament to the inspiring guide promise that urges us to live to our pledge, doing your best in your duty to God and country. In this regard, I kindly request that we observe a moment of silence for one of our older guides, Mrs. Janice Wanjiru Nganga, who passed away on Wednesday evening. May God rest her soul in eternal peace. As patron, I am also proud to see members of the Kenya Girl Guides, some of who we are recognizing here today, continue to blaze the trail. The footprint of your devotion and impact is evident in our communities, our learning institutions, the marketplace, our nation, and beyond our borders. The journey of the Kenya Girl Guide movement is indeed one of 1,000 miles, with its primary objective of uplifting the girl child and women in our society and addressing their unique needs and challenges. The intergenerational composition of the movement is diverse, a valuable attribute that we must exploit to empower our future generations through mentorship, growth, and learning. I am indeed very pleased by the progress of the recruitment of girls into the guiding movement. I also note today that we shall be rolling out the new guiding program that localizes the guiding curriculum to suit our own environment. This year's Thinking Day theme, Awakening Her Potential, resonates with the objectives of the new Guides program that aim to ensure that our girls are given the space to shine, thrive, and claim all possibilities for their individual futures. We must continue to awaken them in the spirit of integrity, championing the social values we aspire as a nation. So as we commemorate 100 years of the Kenya Girl Guides Association, it's my hope that we shall remain inspired to learn, create, and be part of the change we want to see in our communities, our institutions, and our country, Kenya. I thank all our partners, many of whom are represented here today. You have become our beacons of support through your contributions, commitment, and goodwill. Once again, I congratulate the entire community of the Kenya Girl Guides Association. I wish you all an exciting day of celebrations and safe travel home. Happy 100th anniversary. Thank you. Don't go away.
Can we give another round of applause to Her Excellency, our patron? Her Excellency, the First Lady is going to remain on stage. I've requested that she remains on stage. And at the same time, I would like to invite Madam CS, the PS, yes, both of you, and also the Commissioner, yes, the Governor, Your Excellency, the Governor. Can you come on stage to flank Her Excellency, the First Lady, as she's going to conduct the launching? Your Excellency, we now want to do the launching. And the leadership. And now, Her Excellency, the First Lady is going to launch she's going to launch the guiding program books, and I want you to help me at a countdown of 5. Are we ready? Yes. Girls, are you ready? Yes. Can we count from 5 going down? Let's begin. 5, yes. 4, yes. 3, yes. 2, yes. Yeah, and there, Her Excellency. Ooh. Wonderful. And now the guiding books have been launched, and now there it goes in history. Today, can you give another round of applause to Her Excellency the First Lady? And as that one is going on, allow me to invite Ivy Wasike, the outgoing Deputy Chief Commissioner, please, to say a word before we present the books to the departments. Ivy? Tell us about the launch before the presentation of the books.
Okay, thank you. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, all distinguished guests, the National Chairman, Chief Commissioners present, and all the Girl Guides, good afternoon. Your Excellency, with your permission, I stand here to give just a brief overview of the journey and what these books are that we have launched. This is a journey that started over 20 years ago. That is the review of the educational program. And maybe to just understand what the educational program is, it is more or less the Girl Guide experience. And the Girl Guide experience is everything the girl and the young woman experiences when they take part in the Girl Guide program. And our map as Girl Guides is non-formal education, as we have said, which is planned learning but participatory, using varied activities. Our campus is the educational method, which is our program, and our purpose is to contribute to the development of young people so that they can make a difference in the world and thrive in a rapidly changing world. And this we do by imparting the 6 skills to thrive, for the girls to thrive in the 21st century. And we also ensure that the girls practice the 6 leadership mindsets in their day-to-day. And our educational program has 3 aspects. That is what the girls do, the activities, why they do it, the purpose, and how they do it, our educational method. So our guide experience must be real. And by real, I mean realistic, exciting, accessible, and learner-led. So in 2018, Kenya Girl Guides submitted its educational framework to the World Association, and it was approved, and the journey started, which had started a long time ago. And the program is a 4-point program with 4 key thematic areas, which are discovering you in guiding, you and others, and you and the world. The program, which we have reviewed, which are in the books, has now much room for the girls to take the lead, has clear learning outcomes. It engages the girl through a varied range of activities. It is accessible and inclusive with improved graphics and illustrations. It promotes voluntary learner-centered participation. It supports each individual's learning pathway and learning style, and has a process for monitoring and evaluation. The books incorporate our educational method of learning in small groups, My Path, My Pace, learning by doing, connecting with others, and connecting with our world. The activities ensure that the girl practices the leadership mindsets, of which are the reflective mindset, the collaborative mindset, the worldly mindset, creative and critical thinking mindset, gender equality mindset, and responsible action mindset. And finally, the activities also ensure that the girls acquire and grow the 6 C's, which are creativity, collaboration, citizenship, communication, character, and commitment. In 1939, our founder, Lord Baden Powell, said, "Let us keep the higher aims in the forefront. Let us not get too absorbed in the steps. Field efficiency, camping, hiking, good turns, jamborees, and comradeship are all means, not the end. And the end is character with a purpose. And this, Your Excellency, is what we endeavor to do with the program books. That is, impart character with a purpose to the girls." Thank you.
Thank you very much, the outgoing Deputy Commissioner. Thank you, Deputy Chief Commissioner. And now, Her Excellency, the First Lady is going to make a presentation. She is going to present the books to the PS. Yes, so one. Yes, the books, and then Her Excellency is going to present to one by one. So each, yes. So this is 4. Yeah, the brown. Wow. Come to the brownies. Let's give them a round of applause. Her Excellency, the First Lady is presenting another set of the books to the PS to be presented to another cadre. Now to the rainbow, makofi kwao. Thank you. Yes. And then to the Girl Guides. Makofi. And then to the Rangers. Makofi. Now we are going to line up with the books for a photo. Line up, Her Excellency, the First Lady in the middle here, flanked by Madam C.S. Okay. I still have some books. Now let us show the books to the cameras, to the media, because of the launch of the guiding program, which will take us to another coming years. Can we give the last round of applause as they make their way down the stage? Thank you. Asanteni sana. Ninawaomba sasa muweze kushuka chini kwa jukwaa. Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the First Lady, for your time. And thank you for the launch. Now we are going to another program. We are going to awarding program to award the awardees. And at this moment, allow me, before I bring back my co-MC to conduct the program, allow me to take this one. The pace setters who are here with us, I kindly will recall your name and you come down here so that we can have a photo with the First Lady. I would like to call Teresa Chebet Maina, wherever you are, please take your position. Nikisema jina mnapiga makofi. Yes. Professor Faith Ngure, Jane Chemwen, Susan Mudhune, Honorine Kiplagat, Lady Justice Joyce Alwoch, Yvonne Muli, Jennifer Karima, Wamuyu Muhinda, Margaret Mwaniki. These are the pace setters who are here today present, and now now joined by the First Lady for that photo. That's a special photo, Your Excellency. Excellency, is these pace setters will be awarded for commitment to service and invaluable support to the guiding journey. They are being awarded the current and the past leadership, former chairs and chief commissioners who are standing here. They are being awarded that award by the Patron of Girl Guides, Her Excellency, the First Lady. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Thank you. You may take your seats. That was a special photo for the pace setters. Thank you for guiding. And now I would like to welcome my co-MC to take us through the awarding session, and thereafter we continue with our program.
Thank you, co-MC, Mr. Ogola. It's Susan Joroge back again, and I'm so excited. We are going to do this in order of the categories. So I'm going to call up the awardees and then say what they are being awarded for as you make your way up to the stage. And I am going to ask Professor Faith Nguru, the Chief Commissioner of Kenya Girl Guides Association, to join me to give the awards for the following categories. So for the first category, we have the Guiding at Home Stars, Princess Omondi, Chloe Mukabi, and Angela Mwenda. And they are being awarded for Outstanding Guiding at Home Stars of the Week that have demonstrated resilience to COVID-19, carried on the guiding activities at home during lockdown, and topped in the various branches and categories. A big round of applause for Princess, Chloe, and Angela. Congratulations, ladies. Smile for a photo. Okay, next award, the Trainers Award, is being awarded to Anne Barangi, Wilhelmina Makoka, and Esther Chomba. This award is awarded to trainers with long and outstanding performance. Congratulations, girls. Hurry, hurry for your award. A round of applause for Anne Baragi, Wilhelmina Makoka, and Esther Chomba. Smile for the photo. The next award is the Commissioner's Award, and this is going to Metrin Sanya, representing Bungoma County, awarded to the County Commissioner that has made great impact during their tenure and has delivered the association's mandate effectively in the counties, having the most active county in girl guiding activities, programs, participation, and membership. Congratulations, Metrin Sanya. Smile for the photo. Pigeni Metrin Makofi. She's lifted the whole of Bungoma County. Up next, we have the Long Service Award. Moses Baraza, make your way to receive your award. This award is for the longest serving member of staff. Moses Baraza. It's important to be empowered as women, but we can't get anywhere alone. So it's cool that the longest serving member is a man. Congratulations, Moses. Thank you very much, Professor Faith Nguru. Up next, to give the next category of awards, is Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, Gender, Senior Citizen Affairs, and Special Programs, Professor Margaret Kobia. The first award in this category is the Best Head Teacher Award.
Up or down? She's asking.
I think up.
Okay,
Make your way up, yes. Thank you, Margaret Kobia. That's our Cabinet Secretary. Next award, Best Head Teacher Award, Sister Jane Soita, Starese Girls Center, Kiambu. Christopher Owino Opondo, Moi Education Center, Nairobi. Anne Dinda, Moi Educational Center. And Jennifer Matiku, Starehe Girls Center. These head teachers are being awarded for Most Supportive Award towards Girl Guides activities, training of school Girl Guide leaders, consistent in membership fees subscription for the school units, the highest number of Girl Guide leaders and units. Congratulations. Congratulations. The next award, Outstanding Guide. Woo, yes. Outstanding Guide Leader Award to Anne Dinda, Moi Educational Center, and Jennifer Matiku, Starehe Girls Center. Guide Leader that has made the most impact, active guide units and participation in guiding activities and programs. Highest number of members attended the most Kenya Girl Guide Association training and implemented KGGA programs. Up next, ooh, this one is a good one, Best School Award. And the winners are Moi Educational Center and the Starehe Girls Center. So you schools have gotten this because you recorded the highest number of members. Under this category, the awardees will be further subcategorized into private and public school. Congratulations. Up next, quite a few of you are going to be joining us on stage, so please pay attention. I have the Appreciation Award, Ivy Wasike, Anne Gatende, Lucy Munjunga, Anne Subuweyo, Susan Olo, Doreen Tiren, Argi Muruiki, Liz Matimu, Winnie Jenga, Jacqueline Kirago, Rosalind Gore, and Jane Washira. Can you all please make your way to the stage? This is for the Appreciation Award, awarded to the current leadership for dedication and service. They are the executive committee members. Makofi kwao tafadhali. Another round of applause for the executive committee members. Smile for the photo. Thank you, Cabinet Secretary Professor Margaret Kobia. That's it for your category of awards. Congratulations, ladies. For the next category, it is my honor to call up the patron of the Kenya Girl Guides Association, Her Excellency, our First Lady, Margaret Kenyatta. Pay attention, ladies. The next award is the Best Girl Guide Award, and the awardees are Samara Mwenda, Ivy Jelagat, Serene Imani, Joyce Ndanu Mwema, Josephine Wairimu Mwangi. All make your way to the stage. They are being awarded. Musi, wengine wameshinda. Can you clap for them, please? They are being awarded outstanding girl guides who have done exemplary, exceptionally, and been recognized in the school and society for their contribution in the Kenya Girl Guides Association programs and activities. Congratulations, girls. Stand together and smile for a photo. Yes, stand next to the First Lady. Up next is the Patrons Award. Whitney Ellen Omanyo, her, the Green Ambassador, Mombasa. Whitney is a talented musician who has produced 7 songs at her age and won 7 awards. The Honorary Warden Award in 2020, the African Kids Award in 2021, Little Miss Universe Kenya winner, Whitney Ellen Omanyo Patrons Award. Now, she was selected as overall winner from Rainbow, Brownie, and Girl Guide, Ranger, and Youth Leader categories for exemplary participation in guiding activities. Congratulations, Whitney. The next award, Olaf Baden Powell Award, is going to Sharifa Keshavji. She established the Hawkers Market. Very impressive. She established the Hawkers Market Center and has supported Kenya Girl Guides Association in initiating partnerships and responses to the Kenya Girl Guides Association call for support. She donated water tanks to the KGGA head office and Kibera. She has an outstanding volunteer spirit. A huge round of applause for Sharifa Keshajvi. Exemplary participation and commitment to guiding awarded to a member of the association above 50 years of age who has made great impact in supporting the association towards achieving its mission and objectives. Another round of applause. Up next, the Medal of Service Award, Efra Simbao. She joined Girl Guiding in 1948 and was the first African commissioner in Nyeri and has mentored many guides in camping, had guide units in Nyeri schools in the 1960s and the 1970s. She continued campcraft training for Girl Guides branch over the years. Congratulations, Efra Simbao. Up next for the Medal of Service Award is Betty Kirui. She is a guide leader and she has 3 units of Rainbows, Brownies, and Girl Guides, totaling to more than 300 girls, and all registered with the Kenya Girl Guides Association. Betty is a committed trainer who is knowledgeable in guiding matters. Betty uses her personal experience to encourage girls and young women. And last and definitely not least, for the Medal of Service Award, we have Priscilla Gadhiga. She has shown outstanding commitment and highly professional conduct that has stabilized the association and inculcated fairness and team spirit among the staff. She has instituted significant changes and progress in her 2.5 years of service at the association. Yeah. Congratulations, Priscilla. And we had called up the pay setters, but if I can be so kind to call them back so they can actually get their awards. The pay setters are being awarded for commitment to service and invaluable support to the guiding journey, awarded to current and past leadership. These are former chairs and chief commissioners. Teresa Chabed Maina, Professor Faith Nguru, Jane Chemgoriem, Susan Mudhun, Honorine Kiplagat, Lady Justice Joyce Aluoch, Yvonne C. Muli, Jennifer Karina, Wamuyu Mahinda, Margaret Mwaneki, Mary Kiptanui, Alice Manyaka, and Lorna Subuemwi. Subuembo, sorry. Remember how Eliud Kipchoge had paysetters? Yes, these are Her Excellency's paysetters. Please give them a huge round of applause. Let's clap for the pace setters one last time. Now, up next, we are going to cut a cake because it is our 100th birthday, is it not? Yes, it is. Happy birthday to us, Kenya Girl Guides Association. So, Her Excellency Margaret Kenyatta, our First Lady, is going to be receiving a gift from her pay setters. Let's give them a round of applause and then we'll come down and cut cake. Let's be patient and just give them a few minutes to take a photo.
Can we arrange ourselves? Can you show it to the media? No, you turn it and show. But like, yes, this side to the media. That was what they wanted.
And don't forget to smile, 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 smile.
That is a special photo for the media. Can we give them a round of applause for the work they have done, the pace setters. These are the pace setters. Thank you. Thank you. And now, Excellency, the First Lady is going to receive her gift, and they are going to witness as the Commissioner, the Chief Commissioner, presents the gift to Excellency on behalf of us all.
That's so pretty. A round of applause for Her Excellency as she receives her gift from all of us, the Kenya Girl Guides Association.
Can we give a round of applause to our patron as she receives the gift? That's a wonderful gift. It is well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. You may now take your seats. Just before we cut the cake, we are actually going to have a special dance that is going to be performed by St. Charles Ulanga. Welcome to the stage, St. Charles.
I'm going to take video.
Okay.
I'll be showing you.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, on stage is St. Charles Ulanga Rangers from Mombasa County, ready to present a Samia dance entitled Abakeni. Sit back, relax, and enjoy with us. Welcome. Abana bana wingira, sikuri bana wingira, abana bana wingira, sikuri bana wingira. Abana bana wingira, sikuri bana wingira, abana bana wingira, sikuri. Yogao, yogao, mirembe, mirembe, mirembe.
Thank you for making it a celebration. And as the Moi Educational Center come on stage, all the guide leaders, please be on standby to come on stage. We are going to flank the First Lady on stage as she cuts the cake. But first of all, Moi Educational Center, they have been preparing, Your Excellency, for days now, so we want them to give their poem, a celebratory poem for the centenary. All the guide leaders, kindly, wherever you are, make your way, be on standby here, because I know you are many, will all come on stage. And even the Moi Educational Center will not leave the stage. We are going to flank Our Excellency for the big group photo as the cake is going to be cut, and then we celebrate.
With a poem entitled, I Am That Girl. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I was that girl that believed and hoped for a better day. I was that girl that was unlike the rest. Spent the day smiling and the nights whining. Yes, I was that girl. I am that girl with the wildest of the dreams. I am that girl that wants to stretch arms and fly, but the forces of gravity keep pushing me down. Yes, I am that girl. Staring up at the sky, I see my great destiny. I see my story spelled out. I am that girl, holding my pen to fill the pages, to determine my destiny, my future. Yes, I am that girl, a great girl. Thank you.
Thank you, and now we'd like the young leaders, kindly, the guide leaders on stage, make your way on stage so that we can flank all of us on stage as they continue with the other shairi. Can we join them now?
Sote tunasherekea
you. Moi Educational Center, thank you for that wonderful. Yes, we go down the stage. Tafadhali, we go down the stage now so that more teachers can come on stage. We have more than all the teachers. Please make your way on stage as now the cake is going to be cut. Thank you. Give them another round of applause. Moi Educational Center, Mama Magi, kaa kama wewe.